It's time to stream live to Twitch. Welcome to our Twitch viewers. This video was streamed live to Twitch before it was uploaded anyplace else like YouTube or BitChute. Twitch.tv/smashamash is the URL. And of course, interesting stories to talk about regarding subjects like meteorology. So let's start things out looking at the jet stream here. There is the jet stream of the Western world. And look at the extreme meridional jet stream flow. We've got the jet stream blowing backwards here over the Western Atlantic. And two giant clockwise rotating anticyclones. One here over the Pacific Northwest and one here over the New England area. Two massive clockwise rotations. The location of some massive heat waves. While there are cold anomalies happening down here as the jet stream injects Canadian air all the way down to Texas and Mexico. We'll show you temperature anomaly charts momentarily. First, surface winds for the Western world. There are the surface winds for the western portion of the planet. Here are surface winds of the eastern portion of the planet. Some strong winds continuing here near the geographic South Pole, which is someplace down here south of Australia. And here are the jet streams of the eastern portion of planet Earth. A little more coherent in the southern hemisphere. Jet streams continuing to blow backwards over places like the Philippines and the northern Indian Ocean. You can see the jet stream blowing east to west there. Next, our NASA GOES lightning mapper. Quite a lot of lightning around North America right now and the Caribbean. Quite a bit of lightning, especially places like Mexico, the Gulf, and the Caribbean. Some terrestrial lightning as well. Let's check on that on the real-time lightning maps. It's lightningmaps.org, powered by blitzertung.org. And we see some terrestrial lightning here in the U.S. It looks like over places like Kansas and Nebraska. Yes. Hey, Franklin, there's thunder rolling in. Smith Center. Hastings, you've got a thunderstorm to your southwest. Anyway, we'll zoom back out here and show you the global lightning map. Eastern European continuing to see some lightning. Next, looking at pressure cells here. Here are pressure cells. Before we continue on with that, I just want to check the life of the stream here. Bear with me. And it looks just fine here at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Not to be confused with the Communist News Network, Coronavirus Nonsense Network, and the Climate Nonsense Network. Smash News Network is not busted in that we are only interested in things like the truth, reality, facts, etc. Here's some facts. There's where pressure cells are located. And we'll advance this into tomorrow. There's where we expect pressure cells to be at 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow, according to the European forecast. High pressure dominating the entire eastern portion of the U.S. Looks like a massive anticyclone here over central South America as well. Massive anticyclone here off the coast of eastern Australia. Continuing on to show you the weather.gov map with excessive heat warnings for the entire western portion of the country. There are massive areas of excessive heat warnings, heat advisories here in the New England area as well, and some flood advisories from New Mexico all the way up to Missouri, and then some more in Illinois there. Also some hydrologic situations. That light green, that's hydrologic output there in north central Illinois. So here's the temperature anomaly as reported by Tropical Tidbits. This is the GFS forecast. And once again, we'll show this. Later today, we're showing like 25 degrees Celsius above normal for places like western Washington and Oregon, also northern Idaho, and portions of British Columbia there. Places like Vancouver, triple-digit temperatures forecasted for a huge portion of the country and indeed of southwestern Canada, while we see cold anomalies with temperatures at negative 16 degrees below normal Celsius, 16 degrees Celsius below normal. Also some cold days happening in Georgia. And we'll advance this to show you repeated cold snaps over the central part of the country and repeated hot snaps over both New England and the Pacific Northwest. Central part of the country remaining cold here. And look at the extreme variations in temperature here in places like northern New Mexico. Anyway, I'll get off of that chart. Here's the U.S. Doppler radar map. We don't want the meteorology segment to be too long. Lots of rain over the U.S. right now. Even some showers over eastern Pennsylvania. By the way, if you're wondering where we're located, SMASH staff and I are located right about there in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Let's check out the cloud layer. It's too dark to see the clouds using visible satellites, so we use the 3.9 nanometer radiation map on the NASA GOES interactive weather satellites. Here's the water vapor, the most definitive data set probably. As the water cannot hide, even if it's not condensed onto a cloud, this map still shows it. Check out the dry mass of air here. That's a high pressure. That's a high pressure. And we've got an area of moisture here sandwiched in between, moving east to west. About to make landfall there at Georgia. And by the way, the jet stream is dipping way down like this. It's why temperatures are so cold in the central portion of the country. That's Canadian air that you're receiving down there. Again, there's the cloud layer. There's the U.S. Doppler radar map. We won't zoom in on any place. The most extreme weather is located in Kansas and Nebraska. That's the strongest series of storms. Once again, there's the cloud layer. And we'll recap the water vapor. There's the water vapor map. And if you're looking at the Doppler radar and it's not giving you sufficient information, check out the water vapor map. It will usually clarify things for you. Thanks for tuning into today's meteorology segment. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. SMASho, signing off from the Smash News Network, Least Busted. Name it News.